Hello, my Cudi. Asking Radio is here. Tell everyone you know. The wait is over. 98.5 Speed FM.
Catch us if you can.
A speedy welcome to the show for everyone. This is Extra Speed on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. And of course, it happens here every Monday to Friday on 98.5 Speed FM. Talk of your life. And of course, you form the nucleus of the society, that's the family, to the larger society and indeed the whole world. I am King James YiYE. I'm not alone. I am with
MMEMSHiMA King.
Right. So they have asked you to say
MMEMSHiMA King James.
Right. Okay. So today we are looking at friends, but friends in a different way. We all have friends from the family, then to kindergarten. If you like, just say school.
Yes.
Well, let's start different levels of school. Yeah, at kindergarten level, big man has friends. And then you go to primary or nursery or primary, and primary to secondary.
I think kindergarten, it's same with nursery.
Okay.
Isn't right?
Whatever.
Kinder, then we have primary,
Yeah.
then secondary, then the university, polytechnic.
So you have friends at all these levels and then at workplace as well, and all of that. So sometimes most of the relationships in the neighborhood or in school, people live with it, they continue life with those ones. And that's why you see associations coming to say, secondary school associations like Kroger. They just did their convention and all of that. So they keep these ones going. Now, when you have an event like wedding, especially, or any other event, there is what is called committee of friends, especially in Nigeria.
Yes.
So what we are asking, I think we have done this before, right?
Yes, we have.
Yeah, we did this before on Extra Speed. So we're bringing this back based on what people say. Alamashagodibi team is always there to do this research and finding for us. So we're asking you this morning, what's your idea of committee of friends? Is it useful? Is it helpful? Does it really matter to you? When you call 08084275464, that's 08084275464, tell us what you think about committee of friends. Do you ever have them at your event? Have you had disappointments? Were they really nice to you? Do we need them? Or they're just coming to eat your rice for nothing.
Yeah. And form their own committee.
Inside your own committee.
Yes.
So call now 08084275464. And I'm also glad to announce to you that if you see that my photo in secondary school or press club, so that small photo on Facebook. It is about press club in secondary school. maybe I'm talking about committee of friends now. Maybe just my friends. It's my photo of the press club in secondary school. So there is a guy over my shoulder. His name is Peter Tsue.
Okay.
So we were boys, teenagers in 1994, but we're all grown up, and he's at the University of Agriculture. That's the
Okay.
name I know because we are agric. So it's a new name now, Joseph Sawantaka University. So he's listening to us and watching in Kigali in Rwanda. So he's excited that he's keeping track of home. So now we call him, it's Sue Peters. One good thing about mates is, even as His Excellency is, as the governor,
Yeah.
his primary school mates, if they come, they may not say Your Excellency. They will call him his nickname. That's the fun of it.
Yes.
So, Committee of Friends, what do you think about them? Call 08084275464. It's King James and
MMEMSHiMA King.
so Alamashagodebi team is out asking both the singles and the married if Committee of Friends is useful to them, for the married, if they got them involved in any of their stuff. Somebody is on the line. Let's hear from them first.
Okay. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Yeah, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Johnson. I'm calling from Makodi.
Okay, can you speak out, please?
Okay, so once you sort yourself, you can call back. So Alamashagodebi team is asking for the singles, what do you think about Committee of Friends? Would you involve them? That's the Committee of Friends in your event, especially your wedding.
Yeah.
So for the marriage, it's the same question, but they're asking you if you ever involve them. So
Yes.
there is a caller again.
Okay, hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning. Your name and where you're calling from?
Yeah, Usman from North Bank.
Okay, Usman, long time.
Yeah, fine. When I travel, I was ill. I went to treat myself.
Oh, okay, hope you're recovering well.
Yeah, thank
Oh,
God for it.
Okay, so what do you think about Committee of Friends?
It's just, me, I don't think it to be any serious thing.
Okay.
It's based on interest. It depends how you want your things to be looking. Some people want their things to be well organized so that if the whole people will let it be talk of the town, all those things. Yeah, I think that is where the area of Committee of Friends is coming on. But to me, if one is getting married and you want to make your things as in with your family member and your wife's family, then with other well friends which are out there, organize your things. You don't need all those things because sometimes people use that one to make money through the committees in support to support them. But to me, it is not necessary. If really you want to do your things in a low key, there is no any big deal about. But if you wish you can do it, fine. Yeah, I don't see anything bad about it. It's not bad, and it's not that
All right.
means anything a lot like that.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
You're
you so
welcome,
much.
thank you. So, Memshi, before we continue with Committee of Friends, pop star Mariah Carey,
Okay.
she has lost her sister
Yeah.
and her mom the same day, over the weekend.
Yeah.
And that's so sad. So our heart goes out to Mariah Carey. We have one heart, so you understand. Okay, so somebody's still on the line.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Shadrach.
Okay, Shadrach, tell us what's your thought about Committee of Friends?
Okay, I think my thoughts on Committee of Friends is just simple. I always have different views. Three, I divide it into three. One, I think some people form Committee of Friends to add color to their occasion. Means that, this ashwebi or whatever of a thing. They dress in a way, they have colors on the committee, come out adorned in those colors, and they make the occasion look beautiful. Another one is Committee of Friends also could serve as the set of persons that would help coordinate the affairs of your occasion, whatever occasion it is, birthday, weddings, and all whatnot. If you have good friends, reasonable friends, I think at the end of the day, they make your occasion good too, because at times when you give certain responsibilities to relatives, they take advantage of it. Maybe you ask them to prepare meals or you ask them to serve people.
Yes.
It's general knowledge that some of them siphon the food and drinks and all that for their personal use, and at the end of the day, occasion, and people end up complaining that they didn't eat and all that. So committee of friends actually, good committee of friends, good friends actually help out. And then the last and final one, which turned to be what is everywhere now, is when certain young men want to get married and maybe they don't have that much money. They want their friends to assist in a way.
Yes.
Maybe take care of the hall or something. Committee of friends, good friends. But people tend to abuse
it's emphasizing
what is called
good. Yeah.
Yes. People tend to abuse what is called committee of friends. I know you in secondary school, like you guys were saying earlier on, and perhaps after school we've not been in contact, we've not talked for God knows how long. You want to wed, you want to have an occasion, and you fish out my number from nowhere.
And they add you on WhatsApp group.
Yes.
You add me on the WhatsApp group, and you said that is not committee of friends. How am I your friend? I am just your schoolmate. I am not a friend.
Okay.
And then for whatever reason, if I am a friend and you want to do such a thing, the onus is on you to call and let me know that XYZ reason, can you be a part of this?
Right. So you're emphasizing good friends, and you're also emphasizing prior notice, especially before adding you to a WhatsApp group.
Yes. Beautiful.
Okay, you wanted to say something again?
No. I think I've made my point. Let me allow other callers.
Thank you very much. Yeah. 08084275464. So his emphasis is on
the good friends. Yeah.
Good friends, one. And he's saying that if you've not been in touch for long, don't just assume.
Hello, good morning.
I'm doing the MMEMSHiMA.
I guess
King James YiYE.
Hello.
Good
So
I am Engineer Sunday Akwa, calling from the back.
okay.
good morning, Engineer Sunday Akwa.
Thank you. Nice topic.
Welcome.
You see, I want to say it this way. See, the Lord God Almighty, He has simplified everything for us. But we human beings, we complicate issues and make things difficult for ourselves. And that's why we have problems. That is why I hardly see people married these days.
Exactly.
Because marriage is not supposed to involve this much. Marriage, they were even the first marriage that God did in the Garden of Eden. It just caused Adam to fall asleep, created a woman for him and gave it to him. And then in other marriages in the Bible, when Isaac married Rebecca, this and that, what do you say? And traditionally in our society, how are marriages conducted? The family members meet together, the parents of the girl agree, you agree, and then it takes it the state, and that is it. And they live together very well. But when we import other people's culture, I want to impose it. Some people even make it as if it is biblical. Wearing white Sunday to the church as if it's part of marriage. There's no instruction like that. So committee of friends, my first query is that how are the friends? Where are they friends? Is it committee of friends? They are not friends. They don't even, some people even look for people. They just put their names and then say they are friends. They are not friends anywhere. And even if they give you money, some of them, especially the ladies, if they give you any money, when they come to the occasion, they expect you that you should give them coolers of meat, coolers of this. The money they give you is not even up to what they are expecting from you. You understand?
Yes.
So why would anybody encumber himself with that kind of thing? And then if they don't give them enough attention, they'll be complaining. We paid this, but this they didn't even give us. They didn't give us this. They didn't give us this. To me, it is not necessary because when boys think about this, they say, no, I don't have money for all this. So. But I believe it's ladies that usually impose this. I want my wedding to be flamboyant. I want this. I said the other day that wedding is for one day, but marriage is for life.
Right.
You make all the expenses on that one day. Then you go back, you borrow car, you borrow this. Then at the end of the day, when you are married, you gotta start soaking Gary. You know.
So, Engineer, from your counseling experience, especially premarital counseling, when you have told young people not to get themselves into all of these troubles, do you see it work?
Some people do listen, but a lot of them will not. And that's why they will stay. And the ladies are at the receiving end, because when they begin to stay long like this, many people, any lady that is getting to 30, they don't want to marry them any longer, because they have what they call menopause. And men don't have menopause, but ladies have menopause. And people in African society, people marry. One of the reasons for them to procreate, to have children. So, and when you begin to get older, people will just, no matter how you package yourself, that's why you have problem in marriages now. So ladies are about 40, but then they package themselves and deceive boys. And when they go home, after the war, they discover that no, this is not the girl I married.
What I ordered versus what I got.
I can a boss. Somebody will just package the wear dresses, they call something dress tube and the rest. And then you have pointed breast. When you go home, first night with your wife, you see that the breasts are slippers. The car. See, these are realities. So let's not encover ourselves with all these things. Just do your simple wedding, marriage and the rest. And you are blessed by the both families and with men of God. That's all. You are good to go. Live your life. That is it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
So it's Extra Speed on King Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makurdi. I am King James Yiye together with
MMEMSHiMA King.
And we're looking at committee of friends. And it's especially in wedding, do we really need them? We'll have a
hear
call.
from people here. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning. Your name and where you're calling from?
Yeah, Emeka Anyok from North Bank.
Okay,
I think Engineer Sandakwa is still from North Bank.
Yes.
I am very happy today is we are discussing about committee of friends and marriages and other ceremonies, not only marriages.
Yeah.
I think I am of the opinion that one, you see many divorcees today, it's best that when a guy goes out and borrow money, borrow motors, borrow everything and do a wedding, and when the wife comes in and sees that all that this man brought in during the wedding is not his personal own. Maybe like those days you will see somebody 6 spring bed will be what is found. The man will not be too open to the lady. But maybe you have been toasting the lady to marry her. She will be feeling too big. She wants big things. All this, she wants cars, she wants everything. At the end of the day, the man goes to borrow money, borrow everything to marry. And when he marry, you will just see him at the end of the day. You come in. And if unfortunately before 2 of you get married, you take him for the man. When you come to see what is happening, you find out that the man doesn't have those things. Divorce will come in. So I am of the opinion that we men or ladies these days should not be eyeing on what the man will give, or like other people who are having money. You want that man to be like that. Just let the man tell you the truth about his life. If it is only Gary that is drinking in his house, once he tell you that it is Gary, you should accept it. Maybe from that Gary today, tomorrow you will be car owners.
So, Emeka, what you are saying that if you don't have so much, don't go and involve committee of friends to come and do a show that...
if you don't have money, yes, if you don't have money, I can't imagine where you yourself, you will go and form... If you form a committee of friends, and maybe they are bourgeois, you go and call people, come and be my committee of friends. The other one will be somebody. They will donate money at the end of the day for you. And when they donate that money, and you use the money, at the end of the day, it will not solve the problem. You will also go into debt.
That's true.
And again, let me just give you one issue that you should understand.
Mm-hmm.
You see, most of this committee of friends that you form are people you may not know. Maybe a friend of yours will come and tell you, say, yes, you want to do what you say, yes, I will help you get people who will donate money for you. And at the end of the day, they will donate money. You don't know those people.
Yeah.
It's just like your friend telling you, say, I will. And the man go and get people. You don't know where the source of the money comes from and every other thing. So at the end of the day, their marriages crush. What you do. So I am of the opinion that you, if you are married, please and please, go to your father-in-law and other people. You discuss with them. If they agree with you, you pay the token that you have. If it is church wedding you want to go, you can go and tell the pastor, say, as things there now, me are no fit. But beg do us, if not to join us together, you find this ring of maybe 100 naira, 200 naira ring. Put for hands for those who want it. But by the time you are looking at, you want to get a ring from Dubai, you want to get ring from America, you want to get ring, you want to show up. You want to tell people that during my wedding, I video everywhere. People saw it in the televisions and every other thing. My brother, when high blood pressure will come, and when that woman will pack her load and go, you will not know. At the end of the day, you will be left like that, and maybe you will die a miserable life.
Wow.
Thank
So
you.
I am of the opinion that this issue of committee of friends should be scrapped. Committee of friends when you are doing naming ceremony should be scrapped. Committee of friends when you are graduating somewhere, you should be scrapped.
Wow.
Let you do the thing at a low key because Nigeria now have entered digital. Whatever you are doing, you do it well.
Yes.
And they make it, like now, let me just tell you one thing. I think you see what police and soldiers and the national security advisors, they did by rescuing those students. If they can do such a thing, I thank them very well. Now I have confidence in the security.
Okay.
That if they want to do work, they will do it. So
Emeka,
I am of
that's
the
okay.
opinion that with what has happened there, let's also go on helping ourselves. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wow.
All right, so he wants to say everything. So coming to our friends are saying because it leads to you some sort of artificial
So
life that
many things,
we
yeah.
discussed here, artificial life versus
The
real life.
life,
Yeah.
yeah.
So because somebody is going to import some committee of friends, some friends somewhere that you don't know, and then they're just coming to maybe adorn your wedding, and then you feel like so it's fake life. That's what they're saying.
It's actually fake life.
All right, so it's extra speed and it's committee of friends. We really need them. We hear from this caller.
Yeah. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Miss King, Abi, Mrs. King. I want to know today.
As my wife, so you now know.
Because when I see, they say she call her name and King is there, and have the original King inside the studio. I know that this should be a wife or a sister, whatever.
I'm the wife, the handbag.
Wow, that's lovely.
Thank you. Your name and where you're calling
morning.
from?
Good morning.
Yeah, King just supposed to know the voice now. This
Okay.
This is
Ombogus on the
Ombogus.
line.
Oh yeah, this is Ombogus.
Okay.
Good morning.
Morning.
It has been a while.
Yeah, it has.
Yes.
So,
I want to chip in on the issue of committee of friends. It's not bad for someone to have committee of friends. When we are talking of committee of friends, it must not be somebody that you don't know. People that you know around you are kind of friends that are close to you. If you want to have maybe like marriage like this, I believe you involve them in one thing or the other. Understand? You must not make it big in a high key whereby you trying to live a fake life. At the end, you face the some challenges. Understand?
Yeah.
Like me, I could remember when I was getting married. I was in Abuja. Most of my friends I was close with, I involved them in my marriage. When I involved them, they came in. They were having some meetings, at least trying to see how they can be able to help so that the wedding will be successful. And at the end, those people, they make a very good impact in my marriage to the extent they travel on Thursday to my village. They slept in my village. Friday they do their things. Saturday after the wedding. Sunday before they left. Understand?
Yeah.
All those things. I didn't see anything bad on it. when you are involving your friends as a committee of friends. Like my village people, my friends in the village, it's like anything concerning the decoration of the ground, canopy, chairs, everything that they want to take care of it.
Right.
Understand? Yeah, so all this, I didn't see anything bad on it, except if you want to take it in a high way, whereby you are trying to kind of trying to see that they raise money so that you impress everybody. At the end of the day, you find yourself in a very challenging way.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So, for some people, it has worked.
It has worked for them.
Umbogos, it works too. So it's more like in the whole community, they have the committee of friends already. They know what to do when a wedding comes. So Alamasha Godebe team,
All right.
are we ever going to hear from them?
Yeah,
There's another call
okay,
here.
yeah. Hello, good morning. Yeah, hello, good morning.
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 It's Cedric again.
Okay, Shadrach, go on.
Okay. I just wanted to add, because a lot of people have misconception about
The committee of friends.
Yes. Because a lot of callers have been brandishing their ideas about what it is, mostly falsely and all that. I want to give a scenario. May he so rest in peace, a friend of mine. I said earlier, when you have committed and true friends, what committee of friends should be like. There was a wedding I attended so many years ago, and I was part of the committee of friends, and I also matched the wedding. And at the reception, I just stood and we're chatting, and he sent for me, the friend of mine that wedded.
Yeah.
He sent for me. They should call Shadrach. When I came, he said, "Oh boy, the reception I own will take charge." And I'm like, "Ooh." So what am I saying? You know your friends, you know their abilities. He said, "Take charge." I was like, "Okay, coordinate everything." He said, "Yes." I said, "So what do I do?" He said, "Just make sure everything goes on well."
Well, yeah.
And at the end of the day, every refreshment remained. The cartons of mineral that he had, I think about whatever amount, was still remaining. The food where he said, "Give to this person," and they come again the second time. I'm like, we had a cooler there. Why are you coming for another? You know, that's why I keep emphasizing on actually having friends and good friends. So committee, when not abused, for me, it's a good thing.
Right.
At the end of the day, these people know you. There was another one I coordinated again. Mama came and was like, "Give me a souvenir for my women," and all that. I said, "Mama, go and rest." Mama became angry. Yes, Mama became angry.
That's the mother-in-law.
My friend's mother.
Okay, your friend's
another
mother.
friend. Most of my friends use me for that a lot to coordinate. So Mama was like, you know, and I'm like, "Mama, calm down." So when we got back home, unknown to Mama, I had arranged some of those gifts, because in this part of the world, you know, mother-in-laws and mothers have their friends and all that.
That's true.
And then some just come because they want to force.
Right.
Oh.
So, it ended that way. I don't know what happened. That's that. So we go to Alamasha Godebe quickly.
Yeah.
Well, committee of friends is a wonderful thing for those. It's a thing of choice. But for me, I won't, and I didn't do a committee of friends because it takes a lot of your time. Others are happy about it. Others are not happy about it. So I saved myself the stress of making enemies out of nothing. So I did rather, preserve my relationship by not doing a committee of friends. If you can be there, good. If you cannot be there, fine.
I like
married,
that. Yeah.
She never used them.
Exactly.
She was afraid of making enemies.
Exactly. That's even the point. I think a friend of mine is still not speaking to me today because of that.
What did you do?
Actually, the person joined me in their committee of friends group, and I opted myself out, and I was like, no. I sent a private message, and I was like, no.
Now that you are married?
Yeah, now that I'm married, and I was like, please don't involve me.
They wanted you to travel?
Yeah, imagine, to Edo State. Just imagine. I was like, no, I cannot be part. So the person was like, okay, just support me, and they would actually give you a specific amount that you should support them.
Serious?
Yes, and I was like, no, I don't have that kind of cash, and so till today.
So, but that's
not talking
now.
To
if
me.
you listen to our callers, perhaps that's the angle that Emeka and Engineer Park are coming from.
Yes.
So Shadrach is from the point that, okay, when you have good friends, they
words.
make things happen.
Exactly, and ease the stress from
yes,
you.
but Engineer Akbar and Emeka are saying if you don't have enough to do a simple wedding, don't go getting people involved and creating enemies, just like this woman said.
That's true. Hello, good morning. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Yes. Thank you very much. It's Engineer Akbar on the line again.
Okay.
Yes, I wanted to clarify issue. People misunderstand what we are saying. Like the last speaker, the Shadrach or something like that.
Yes,
Shadrach.
Why not? If you are going to embark on any endeavor, definitely there will be people around you. A tree cannot make a forest. There are genuine people, but this committee of friends we are talking, they will just put it on WhatsApp and the aim is just to donate money. People who are not your friends, people who don't know them, they just be donating money, or they know they are committee of friends. And when they come, you have to service them, you have to do this. That's what they are saying. But when you want to embark on an endeavor, why will you not have people around you to assist you? Definitely, there will be people to assist you. But don't make it an official issue that this is the list of committee of friends, this is the amount you are going to pay. You know, the amount they pay, they will agree on it.
Yes.
They will not pay less than this. You know, they can pay more. And the name will be displayed with the amount they paid on the internet and the rest. And when they come, you are supposed to service them. You have to do that. That's the kind of thing we are saying. It's not as if when you are going to do something, you know, people will not be around you to help you. Definitely people will be around you. Your close acquaintances will be around you to help you.
Yeah.
And those are real friends. But this is what we are talking. They are not even your friends. You don't know them. The name is just for money, pecuniary reason. And whatever they know. That's what we are saying. So there should be a distinction with what I'm saying and what the other people are saying. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay, so my friend
Almost?
no, not almost Peter,
Okay.
Sue Peters, you know, he's saying that on committee of friends, some people will not know how one is doing and don't communicate over 5 years, but when they are doing an event, they will call you into their committee of friends.
That's how it happens.
So sometimes, yes, the other thing is some even don't even call you. They just put you on a WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
And like I have my settings, I think I told somebody about this on air before.
Yes.
You have your certain privacy settings, and you can set them in such a way that nobody puts you on a group, except you accept. So if you put it that way, if they send those ones, you just ignore them and move on, because these are people who have not heard from you
for long.
Perhaps they've not communicated with you, but they've heard about you,
and you don't even know how your relationship even is with the person. In fact, back then in school, you guys, your relationship was not that strong. So why put me in a committee of friends, you know, group? It doesn't make sense.
Exactly. So the simple message that is coming on so far is for Shadrach, he's saying that it has worked. He has coordinated a lot of them. So if you have good friends and that you've been in touch with, that you can give them responsibilities, fine, go ahead. But this respondent, she has spoken strongly. She has said it. We have so much to pick from people, married people, but let's listen to her again, because I think she has spoken a lot of sense.
Well, committee of friends is a wonderful thing for those. It's a thing of choice. But for me, I won't, and I didn't do a committee of friends because it takes a lot of your time. Others are happy about it. Others are not happy about it. So I saved myself the stress of making enemies out of nothing. So I did rather, you know, preserve my relationship by not doing a committee of friends. If you can be there, good. If you cannot be there, fine.
Simple for her.
She knows what she wants, you know. So she's talking about time. And time is another thing again, you know, meetings, going to these meetings. So
funnily enough, friends are supposed to organize this for you.
Exactly.
Then they involve you again.
They involve you inside, you know. I think the one thing about this committee of friends, I have seen a committee of friends where it was strong and it was effective, you know. The bride just actually gathered these friends, which she knew their ability and their strength. So she gathered them, pointed their roles to them. This and this is what you are going to do. And it was just one meeting that she attended. The rest she did not. But most committee of friends nowadays, you would have to attend each and every meeting, which is stressful for you, the bride. On the D-Day of your wedding, you'll be looking stressed, and you actually see some of them will come and whisper in your ears and like, we no get gift. You understand? We never chop. And that's not even their role. They are supposed to be there to even assist you.
So what's the point?
Exactly.
Back on Facebook, Abuki Sorry, Abuku
Yeah.
Alex Wando. I'm sorry. Let me take your name slowly.
Yeah.
Abuku Alex Wando.
All right.
I hope I got Alex right. My idea of committee of friends is way to optimize productivity and carry out effective operation. So once they are not doing that, maybe you don't need them. Let's hear from more married people.
Okay.
Okay, what I think about committee of friends is just an avenue whereby if you are ready for marriage or for wedding and you don't have all the necessary requirements like finances, you don't have much money to run one or two things, you can gather up your friends and ask them up. They can be able to contribute one way or the other to support your wedding. So that's why it's called committee of friends. You can bring them up to support your wedding either financially or materially so that they can go up. But that's what I think. Okay, actually I think it was my wife. Me, I didn't do that, but my wife did personally. She involved her friends from her church, and they did even the committee of friends, to be truthful, they helped me during my wedding because the drinks that all the whole soft drinks and everything were provided by the committee of friends during my own time. So my wife involved them. But me personally, I didn't involve anybody.
So, but he was financing the wedding.
Yes.
So if he didn't involve anybody, it means he was ready.
He was.
So, but the wife's friends turned out to bring the drinks, and he was happy.
I just hope they didn't take much back home.
They should.
Definitely.
They'll take all the souvenirs.
Exactly.
That will eventually last longer than the wedding.
That's not our prayer, actually.
It's not us that pray that things happen in the society.
Yeah,
People just do all those things. So we listen to more married.
Okay.
Committee of Friends, I am so happy about the Committee of Friends ID. I enjoy it. My friends, they celebrate me in the Committee of Friends ID. I was celebrated.
How?
They were there. They made the event colorful with their dresses. Actually,
You are assuming.
I'm assuming.
Were you there?
No, I'm assuming. I'm assuming.
It's extra speed on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makurdi, and we're looking at committee of friends. Friends generally not a bad idea. You start making them from home to school, at work, and even countries. Countries have friends, like America's friend is Israel. And we know they are enemies.
Yeah.
You know their enemies?
Yeah,
Russia and China and South Korea and North Korea, So, but you have friends at every level. So the question is, committee of friends, do you really need them when you're organizing your event? Some people say yes, but most people say no. They're just trouble. Let's listen to this one.
Yeah, what I think about committee of friends is because people invite a friends, they want their where they invite to be large, and they need something from them, and then also we need the committee of friends also we need something from them. So as for me, I did not take something like committee of friends necessary because during my own, I just invite people that I'm doing wedding. I did not even care whether you bring gift, he did not bring gift. So it's not given, it's not necessary. Everybody has his own ways of life, the way you do things.
Right.
Everybody have the way of life, how they do things, which is nice. But then we're also looking at the delay marriage. At times, besides one of the things that delay people from getting married, imagine telling your husband, and if you discover most men, they don't really put their mind on the committee of friends, but we as women, we do that because we want our ladies to dress beautiful and make our event colorful, and at times we assume they would be helpful to us. Meanwhile, they would not be that helpful to us when our wedding is up, just as the other lady said, she didn't want trouble, because at times you see the ladies, they will even go behind you and even gossip, how you didn't have enough souvenirs and all of that, the food was not enough. So if you must have a committee of friends, I feel you should look for the good people, the ones that would actually assist you in your marriage, just as our caller Shedrack said,
Right. It's extra speed on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM is Committee of Friends, and we keep hearing from people while Amashagodobe team is there. And abuse of social media, we will say this as a topic because right here, people prefer, imagine an upcoming artist coming. Of course, you have those platforms here, but when you come inbox and you keep saying you sent a link to your music and you've not heard it on the radio, and that's not good enough. Come over and stop abusing the channels of communication. That's what we're going to look at sometime on Extra Speed. No 2 years on the FM band, and we're still doing it. Let's hear from this.
Okay. To me, well, I don't buy the idea that. To me, if I want committee of friends, I think I'll go for the married ones that are married, that they have the experience. Because if I go for the single ones, it's as if it's give and take. And sometimes you won't see the ones that you have done for and all of that. So expenses will be much. But if it's the married ones, the mommies and daddy, they will coordinate the event and anything that will make me spend more, they want to economize it for me and all. So to me, I feel, unless if I want to take the single ones, maybe the ones that I'm close to, that at least they're a little bit mature, they know one or two something to me.
Emphasis is on
the married ones.
Yeah.
I have never thought about that. But I think that would be nice because I think they've been there before. So they will actually advise you and tell you that, okay, maybe this thing that you're about to do, this particular thing you're about to do, it's not advisable because I did that when I wanted to get married and it didn't really profit me that much. So I don't really think you should do that. So I think that's also a nice one, to involve the married ones as your committee of friends and scrap out the single ones.
Yeah, so obviously that's what she's talking about. Experienced, maybe. So, but the single ladies and guys are also still thinking that it's something they need to do. Let's listen.
What I think about committee of friends is, as in wedding section, is coming together, as in people around or your friends, when they come together, they be of help to you. They can they can contribute one or two things or ideas, how you arrange your marriage or your wedding, like that or such. And if possible, they have money to contribute to aid you up in your wedding, being it traditional or white wedding. They do come together to share their ideas with you, and then if possible they can help you out in contributing the money. Yes, of course I will. If I have the opportunity, I will involve them because they will help me in one way or the other in raising the fund for me to go ahead with my wedding.
So that's the difference between her and somebody who is married or just experienced. So she thinks, even if she doesn't have the finances and other things, committee of friends are certainly going to assist her. But those who have experienced it say it doesn't necessarily happen that way. And for the other experienced callers too, like Emeka and Engineer Akpa, their emphasis is just quote your quote according to
your size.
No, your pocket. Not size.
Okay,
you could be very big, but your pocket is slim. So it's about your pocket.
True, yeah.
So it's not about your size. It should be the size of your pocket. Actually, you could be big for now.
Okay.
It's Extra Speed. You can call now 08084275464. And if you're listening to us outside Nigeria, it's +234 then 808-427-5464. If you want to call, or maybe just save your money, international calls are expensive now. So go to askingradio.com and listen online instead, or on Facebook. We're streaming live, and immediately after this program it will be on YouTube as well. So you can go to youtube.com/@askingradio. That @ is that @ sign, and then you'll find us on YouTube and see all our live streams. The videos are there. Extra Speed Committee of Friends. Shadrach is emphasizing that friends themselves are not bad. Close friends, not a bad idea, but the people you are calling friends. So the whole idea now is they are making friends through WhatsApp because I've been added or invited. Unfortunately for people, I have my privacy settings there. So when you just send those ones, I have to accept. So I've seen a lot of stuff that I don't even understand, and they're inviting you to be part of the committee. Come on, I'm too busy with radio.
I'm telling you.
And then you're inviting me into a committee of stuff that I don't even know anything about.
Yeah.
So that's what we are saying, and we have a caller.
Okay. Hello. Good morning.
Yes, I think I'm qualified to be a member of the family.
Yes,
you are.
This is Jinakpa.
Okay.
Right. Jinakpa, welcome again the third time.
I want to learn something. What I want to learn is the argument just now, which is going to help us. Cut your coat according to your size. Cut your coat according to your pocket. Let's clarify this issue. I go for cut your coat according to your size. Because if you say cut your coat according to your pocket, then you cut that according to your pocket, the coat will not size you. You understand? So when they say cut your coat according to your size, it doesn't mean your physical size. Your money, your everything, that is your size. That is what it means. So the old proverb, cut your coat according to your size, is the in thing. But people try to change it now. Cut the car, turn to your pocket. No,
I am the one changing it. I don't think.
No, not only you. Not only you. A lot
Are
of
you
people
serious?
Yes, when you say cut the car, they say no, I cut your pocket. I say no, if you cut your pocket, then you have 10 naira, you buy clothes according to 10 naira. Can you wear it? Then it's useless. So according to your size, your physical size, your financial size, your every size. That's what it means. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
All right. So if you are big physically and your pocket is small, he's saying that it can't size you. So your size is not just your appearance, but your appearance in the bank and everything. That's what he's saying. Okay, so cut your coat according to your size. Well, let it work for you.
Exactly. So let's listen to Alama Shagodobi.
All right.
Committee of Friends, I am so happy about the Committee of Friends ID. I enjoy it.
Okay, he's spoken before. Right.
Yeah, what I think about committee.
This one has spoken before. All right, so it's the singles that have not said anything much.
I think we should hear from them.
In my own opinion, I thought committing a friend is when you want to, someone inviting you to a wedding, then you saw maybe a shebi, something like that, then you ask of group of friends to match the person who is wedding to the reception is committing of friends. That is your friends or your anybody. Of course, I would love to, because they make the wedding lively.
So see the perspective she's coming at. Ashwebi and matching the wedding.
And matching the wedding.
Making it lively.
Yeah,
that's our own idea
of it.
So this way she's not expecting so much, maybe. So it's not going to have an impact on her negatively. Maybe. Just maybe. Because the Ashwebi she's talking about, Island is the couple that bring it.
The Ashwebi.
Yeah, they bring the material and you pay them.
Yes, and you pay for it.
Yeah, so some people can go behind and grumble that, I mean.
Definitely, it's so expensive, you know, in the market.
They don't like the colors.
Yeah.
They don't like the material.
That's true. They do that a lot.
All right.
They do that
Let's
a lot.
Listen.
All right.
Okay, committee of friends is like your cheerleaders, people who will cheer you up when in any occasion you are having like a wedding, anniversaries or stuff like that. Of course I will, because they are the ones that will make me happy on that day. They will cheer me up and I will make me feel really good with myself.
So those who have not experienced it, that's what they think.
That's what they think.
Those who have experienced it know that they gave them headache.
Like, let me share what happened during our own. So I met a lady that I knew back then in Abuja. So I met her and she was in BSU. And she was like, what's going on? I was like, no, I'm going to the tailor and all of that. She was like, oh, you're wedding. She was like, okay, can she join? I know invite her. I said, okay. Yeah, and I said, okay, no problem. So she was like, what's my idea? I was like, okay, I'm just wearing my native attire and that's all. She was like, no. Why would I? I need to like change 3 times. And I was like, but no, that's too much, So because of her, I had to change twice, but that was out of my own schedule because I knew you didn't want something that big. Because for you were like, just something your mom, your dad, my own, and that's all. But I wanted something at least a little bit big, So they were like, how about makeup? I was like, no, my husband doesn't want it. They were like, no, you have to, So that was the pressure that I received from them. At the end of the day, before the wedding even finished, they were not there again.
Exactly.
They left. It was only my sister that was the one doing everything, So it was really pathetic, because I spent more end of the day.
You spend my money more.
Okay, tell everybody.
Of course, they should
let's
know.
listen to Alama Shakudubi, please.
Okay.
It's okay. My name is Yongo Felix. Committee of friends is a kind of very good gathering. It depends on who you have as friends. I'm a married man. I had that kind of experience, which I have good committee of friends as in my traditional marriage. A lot of them gathered together. The celebration we had was lively and was good. And I suggest anybody that wants to marry should have a committee of friends. In fact, depending on the type of friends you have.
Depending on the kind of friends you have. I think that's the key word for me.
Yeah.
Don't just assume because this person has been my primary school friend that I'm going to give the person a responsibility that I know
Primary
that
school
person.
mate.
Okay, mate. Okay, yeah. I'll come and give the person a responsibility that I know the person would not be able to carry out. It would be a disaster on that day.
Right. So even for Shadrach, the other wedding he mentioned that Mama was angry.
Yes.
Mama, if you are not lucky, Mama alone will ruin that marriage or wedding because Mama didn't even know you had plans for her at home.
Yeah.
And you were too a bit tensed or occupied or involved mentally and physically.
Yeah.
Not to explain.
And I think Shadrach was being careful not to give people souvenirs too much so that others would not get, you know. And some committee of friends that you form, they form their own committee of friends that they would pack a cooler of food for themselves, not minding your guests, try and get enough souvenirs for themselves, not minding your guest again. So at times, those are the effects of having committee of friends.
All right. So I think we should team up with Engineer Akpa to be doing wedding planning. If they are ever going to listen to us. If you say they should do a low budget wedding, would they listen to you?
I don't think so.
And then they don't have the money.
That's
then you
the
now
problem.
involve people to give you.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Even to pay for bride price or dowry. They ask. People have asked me.
That's true.
Wow.
I think to save yourself the stress and the headache, please don't even do something that is above
But then that's
you.
the message we keep preaching. That's why I was asking him during premarital counseling whether people listen to him.
And he said at times they do.
Yeah,
At times
because they
don't.
just want to do this wedding that they can picture somewhere.
Post it on social media, let
Yeah.
people talk about it and all of that. You
So
know?
in their heads, but they're not picturing reality.
Reality,
That
that's
is
true.
so sad. Okay, Alama Shagodebi is still here, perhaps.
Right.
Committee of friends in marriage perspective is a group of friends that are invited or requested to assist financially or otherwise in marriage arrangements or to put things in order so that the marriage ceremony will be successful, being it traditional or white wedding. That's the best of my knowledge. Yes, I will invite because no matter how financially stable a groom is, he needs assistance. So those people, members of committee of friends, do not only assist financially, they help in making arrangements to welcome guests in the wedding ceremony or in any traditional marriage ceremony. So there's a need to invite committee of friends in the marriage. And if I happen to marry, I will invite them because they play a vital role in a given marriage.
So I'm disagreeing with them on the fact that no matter how rich a groom is, you need these people. That's not true.
It's not.
You don't need them. Even if you are not very rich, you don't necessarily need people.
If you budget your wedding for 50K, I think you can execute it.
If you are cutting your coat according to your size, not pocket, I think you can do a small wedding. So saying that you need people like that, the way he's saying it, I don't think so. So one last, maybe not last. Let's listen to this one.
A community of friends to me is the interaction or the invitation for people. There is invitation to come out for a particular goal or reason. It depends. For now, I will involve. But
that one is talking academics. It's in a university. It's in a university lecture room. Okay, so this woman for me is our best respondent. Let's listen to her.
Well, committee of friends is a wonderful thing for those. It's a thing of choice. But for me, I won't, and I didn't do a committee of friends because it takes a lot of your time. Others are happy about it. Others are not happy about it. So I save myself the stress of making enemies out of nothing. So I did rather, preserve my relationship by not doing a committee of friends. If you can be there, good. If you cannot be there, fine.
The main
She's
thing
captured
is,
it, exactly.
The main thing is that her wedding is still going to take place.
With
That's
or
just-
without committee of friends.
yeah.
So it's time to say
Bye.
see you tomorrow.
All right.
Staying up till the morning light. No, you don't mind it. I think you like it. Always showing you wrong from right.
As King Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Catch us if you can.
She higo kahu atankro yin pepe. Nemba ngwa na vesi sha asking radio TV. Ma kamo wa wene otwe hwandi. Zane hemeno ngwa asking radio. Mso ne kiki.
As King Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Catch us if you can.
Asking Radio News on the mobile app, on smart speaker, online at askingradio.com and on radio on 98.5 Speed FM. It's now time for